are receiving these reports coming out from funeral parlours in and around Gauteng, saying that the mortality rate this winter has increased, and this is just from natural causes, but of course at the same time we know that we are facing this pandemic, and we know that the rate of infections continues to increase, especially in Gauteng now becoming the epicenter for this virus. We also know that as it increases even much later on, we are going to be faced with another problem when this pandemic, the rate of infections are expected to spike come August and in September. But just to give us an insight, as to how this funeral parlour has been handling the amount of people who have been passing away during the winter period. As we understand, we are now joined by Sibongile. She is the administrator here at this funeral parlour. I just want to get an understanding from you. You have said that we have seen this rise in the mortality rate. How has this affected you and your funeral parlour?
Okay, us as the funeral parlour at Vuyo Funeral Services, we bury every day. The most cases, like it's the COVID, and then with the COVID daily, in a daily basis, like we bury like 9. Yes, yeah, that's how we bury. And then at our storage, we've got enough storage to store the bodies. And then, there's a procedure with the COVID-19 funerals. We pick up at the hospital and then straight to the cemetery. We keep that more than 2 days. And then we give the family that the respective time so that they can view their body. For in case, what if they bury the wrong person? And then we've got a transparent plastic, the PVC, so that they can see the body, and then so that they can get a closure. And then after that, straight to the cemetery.
And have you been affected at all when it comes to the issues around storage facilities? These are sentiments coming out from other funeral parlours as well, which we've spoken to. Do you have an issue when it comes to how you are able to actually store some of the bodies that come into your funeral parlour? Are you speaking to others in the area to help out with this issue?
Yes, actually, there's other undertakers that we used to work with. We're actually working with the one they are not that busy. If our fridge is full, and then we use them, more especially like them if they are not busy, like maybe they had one funeral per month. We can share their storage. They will rate us, and then we'll pay them by end of the month.
Thank you very much, Sibongile. That is Sibongile there, just giving us an insight into terms of how they've been handling some of the cases here. She says that they have at least 9 cases of the coronavirus that they have to deal with in terms of preparing for funerals for the various families that come into this facility. She says that, some of the funeral parlours in this area are beginning to help each other out when it comes to the issues around the storage facilities.